Good morning, beautiful yogis. In this practice today, we're going to focus on building some fire in the body. This practice is aimed more at intermediate to advanced yogis because some of the postures are going to require a little bit of extra strength. It's a really great practice, especially for winter, because you can wake up in the morning, build some heat in the body with these strong flows, and then you're ready to go about your day. So let's get started. So as always, let's start by connecting to this present moment and really allowing ourselves to arrive on the mat. So let's come over into child's pose. Toes are touching, knees are wide, and we're just going to fold over our thighs, spreading the fingers, walking your arms out in front of you, and then allowing your forehead to come down to the mat. And just take a few breaths here. And then just walk your hands over to the left and feel a stretch in the right side body. And then walk your hands over to the right and feel the stretch in the left side body. And then coming back to center, just for one full breath, inhale here, full exhale. And then when you're ready, coming up onto all fours, making sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists, hips are stacked over your knees, and we're just going to do a few rounds of cat and cow, warming up the spine. So inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round and curl through the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, looking forward. Exhale, round and curl. Take 2 more rounds. And then when you've completed those 2 rounds, just come into a neutral spine. And we're going to do a cross-body balance and start to also activate through the torso and through the core. So when you're ready, just lifting up the right leg to hip height, flexing the foot, drawing in the lower belly so that you're not dumping into the lower lumbar spine. And then we're going to extend the left arm out in front. Hold here. Inhale, create length through the spine. Exhale, round and curl and bring your elbow to your knee just underneath your belly button. Inhale, create length, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, rounding and curling. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, reaching. This time bringing your hand and your knee back to the mat. Let's take it into the other side. So extend that left leg long behind you, flexing through the foot. Drawing in the lower belly. And when you're ready, extend that right arm out in front of you. Really create length. Spread your foot and your hand away from each other. Inhale here. Exhale, round and curl, bringing your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, reach. through the hamstrings and the glute. So when you're ready, extend your right foot behind you. Keep your toes on the ground. And we're going to do 10 pulses upwards with that right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring that knee back onto all fours. Extend the left leg behind you, toes touching the ground, and we'll do 10 pulses on the other side, making sure you're drawing in that lower belly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming back onto all fours. From here, walk the hands slightly forward, tuck your toes and draw in the lower belly. We're just going to lift the knees 1 inch off the ground. Really pushing through the hands, pushing away from your mat. Keep breathing, just hovering your knees off the ground, that little bit of stronger core activation now. Activation through the shoulders. When you're ready, drop your knees back down to the earth. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So just lifting the knees off 1 inch from the ground. Keep your gaze in between your hands. Length through the back of the neck. Drawing in that lower belly, belly button towards your spine. Inhale here, full exhale, and then drop your knees back down. Let's do that 1 more time. So lifting the knees just off the mat. Full inhale, full exhale, and then when you're ready, pushing back into downwards facing dog. Just take your dog for a little walk here, bending into one knee, and then the other. And then from here, rise up high onto your toes, and then drop your heels down towards the earth. Inhale, rise up high on your toes. Drop your heels down to the earth on your exhale. Inhale, last time rising up. Exhale, drop the heels down towards your mat. And then slowly walking your feet towards your hands at the top of your mat. Feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, root to rise, reaching up. Exhale, bringing your hands down through heart center to Tadasana, palms facing forward. And from here, we're going to do a few rounds of Sun Salutation A, that beautiful salute to the sun that shines on us every single day. So when you're ready, inhaling, reaching up towards the sky. Exhaling, folding forward over your legs. We're going to take 3 halfway lifts here. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank and hold. Spread through the fingers, draw in that lower belly, pubic bone to navel. Gaze is just forward of your hands. And when you're ready for this first one, let's drop our knees and lower all the way down to your mat. 3 baby cobras. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pushing back to all fours. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Take a few breaths in your downwards facing dog. If you need to pedal out your feet a little bit, then inhale, rise up high on your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step, jump or float to the top of your mat. Inhale as your halfway lift. Exhale, folding over your legs. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, bringing your hands through heart center to Tadasana. Let's flow, movement with breath. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upwards dog or cobra. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Inhale, rise up high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding over your legs. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, bringing your hands through heart center to Tadasana. One last time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, invitation to jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upwards dog or cobra. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Inhale, rise up high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing your hands through heart center to Tadasana. From here, inhale, sit low into your chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upwards dog or cobra. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring that right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose. And then when you're ready, step the foot between the hands. We're coming up into crescent lunge. A few breaths here in crescent lunge. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, we're coming into our extended side angle. From here, you can stay here in your extended side angle, or if a bind is in your practice, you can take that now. And we're going to journey to bird of paradise. Stepping that left foot in, coming to the top of the mat, lifting that right leg up, opening through the chest. Option to extend that right leg. When you're ready, bringing that right foot back down to the mat, taking the left foot back to the back of the mat, coming back into your extended side angle. From here, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down, frame the front foot, step back, keep that right leg lifted for three-limbed chaturanga. Inhale, upwards dog or cobra. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg high. Exhale, bringing the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bringing the left knee across the body to the right elbow. Inhale, kicking it back. Exhale, left knee to the nose. When you're ready, stepping that foot through between the hands, coming up into your crescent lunge. A few breaths here. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, coming over into your version of extended side angle. If a bind is in your practice, take that now. When we're journeying to bird of paradise on the other side, stepping that right foot in. Invitation to extend that left leg if that's in your practice. Opening up through the chest. Then when you're ready, making your way back to your extended side angle. A few breaths here. Then when you're ready, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms, plant your hands, frame your front foot, stepping the left foot back. Keep it lifted. 3 limbs, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Inhale, rise up high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bringing your hands through heart center to Tadasana. From here, take your left hand to your heart space, right hand on top of your left. Just close down your eyes for a moment. Just feel into your heart space. Notice the pulse, the rhythm of your heartbeat. Just smile into your heart space. And when you're ready, release your arms down by your side, blink open your eyes. Inhale, we're sitting low into our chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right leg to the back of the mat, drop the back knee. We're coming into Anjaneyasana. Take a few breaths here. You can bring your hands together, prayer above your head. Take a little back bend if that's in your practice. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, framing your front foot. And then we're bringing our left foot to the back of the mat, keeping our right hand planted underneath our shoulder. And we're coming into a variation of Vashisthasana side plank. Lifting that right arm up towards the sky, gaze can be down. And from here, I want you to lift that left leg up to hip height. And then bending at the left knee, see if you can grab your left ankle with your left hand. And then kick into that left foot. Just opening up through the chest. Take a few breaths here. Oh, she's a bit wobbly today. That's okay. If you fall out, just come straight back. When you're ready, releasing that left leg long at hip height, left arm up towards the sky. Drop those left toes towards the earth. Place that left hand onto the mat. And then come into a all fours position here. Inhale, drop the belly looking forward. Exhale, rounding and curling the spine. Coming back into a neutral spine, walk the hands forward slightly, tuck the toes, lift the knees, push back into downwards facing dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back this time, drop the left knee, coming up into Anjaneyasana on the other side. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Take a few breaths here. You can take your palms together above your head, a back bend if that's in your practice, and then when you're ready, framing the right foot with your hands, planting down with the left hand, taking the right foot towards the back of the mat, coming into Vashisthasana variation on the other side. Then when you're ready, lifting up that right leg to hip height, bending the right knee, grabbing onto the right ankle with your right hand, and then kicking into that right foot, opening up through the chest, through the front line of the body. I find it best when my gaze is just facing forward here. And when you're ready, release that right leg long, right arm up towards the sky. Drop those right toes down. Bring your right hand down towards the mat, coming onto all fours. Inhale, drop the belly looking forward. Exhale, rounding and curling through the spine. Coming into a neutral spine now, walking the hands forward. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, downwards facing dog. Inhale, rising high onto the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeply over your legs, pistol grip your big toes. And we'll just take a few moments here in Padahastasana. You can take your hands all the way under the soles of your feet for gorilla pose. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, folding deeply over your legs. Can you rock your weight slightly further onto your tippy toes, massaging out your hands if you're in full gorilla pose. Take a few more breaths here. And then when you're ready, release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing your hands through heart center to Tadasana. So before we make our way onto the ground, we're going to finish our standing sequences with a standing balance pose. And we're going to do hand big toe pose for this practice. Uttita Hasta Padagusthasana. So I'm going to do it facing this way just for space issues, but you're more than welcome to keep facing the top of your mat. So when you're ready, we're going to come up into stork pose. Now this might be enough, or you're more than welcome to pistol grip your big toe and extend that right leg out towards the side, and then take your left arm out to shoulder height, and your gaze can stay forward. You can look over the left hand for a little bit of a challenge with your balance. Then from here, take a few deep breaths. And then bending the knee, coming back up into stork pose. And then slowly, carefully, cautiously bringing that right foot down to the mat. Do any movements you need to, and then we'll come to the other side. So when you're ready, bringing your left knee up into stork pose. You can stay here, or with your left hand pistol grip your left big toes. Extending that left leg out towards the left, right arm out to the right at shoulder height. You can take your gaze over to the right for a bit of a challenge. Take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, bending that left knee, coming back into stork pose. And then gently lowering that left leg down to the mat. And we'll meet in Tadasana. So let's start our beautiful journey down towards the earth. So when you're ready, inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank. From here, shift forward and we'll lower all the way down to our bellies. Untuck your toes, take your arms down alongside your body, forehead to the earth or your mat. And we'll come into a few back bends from here. So when you're ready, inhale deeply. Exhale, draw in the lower belly. And on your inhale, lifting your head gently up off the floor. And then when you're ready, lifting your feet and your hands. You can have your arms externally rotated, palms facing down towards the earth. Take a few breaths here. Can you come up a little bit higher? Activate through the back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Take your favorite cheek to the earth or your mat. And then when you're ready, we'll come into one more round of back bend. Take your forehead to the mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw in your lower belly, and on your inhale, lifting everything up together. Can you bring your feet together at the back? Take them out wide. Bring them together. Take them out wide. Inhale, create length. Exhale, lower down. Take your other cheek to the mat. And just let yourself melt down into the earth. And then from here, place your hands next to your ribs, pushing up. Come on over into child's pose. Take a few breaths here. We're starting to slow down. And then when you're ready, walk your hands in towards your hips. Bring your knees together into Vajrasana, our kneeling pose. And then we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So you might like to face the long edge of your mat. And we're going to take our legs out wide. Sitting up nice and tall, finding that nice neutral pelvis. Dorsiflexing the feet. And when you're ready, inhale your arms up. Exhale, draw in the lower belly, and we're folding down between our legs. Inhale, activate through the back. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Just take a few breaths here, walking your hands further forward if you have that mobility. And then if good to you, you can walk your hands over to your right side, holding onto your foot or grabbing onto your shin, bringing your nose towards your right knee. If it's in your practice, you can pistol grip your right big toe with your right index finger and middle finger. Take your left arm over the top for a lateral stretch. And then when you're ready, slowly, carefully coming back up to center, and we'll come into the other side. Inhale, lifting your arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, activate through the back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. If it's in your practice, you can walk your hands over to the left side, grabbing onto your left foot or calf or shin, taking your nose to your left knee. If it feels good, you can pistol grip your big toe. Take a nice expansive lateral stretch to the left. And then when you're ready, slowly, carefully coming up here. And then just carefully bringing your legs together with the help of your hands, coming into a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, or a kneeling pose, Vajrasana. And we're just going to take a simple twist. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, take your left hand to your right knee and twist. Inhale, create length. Exhale, can you twist just a little bit deeper? Inhale, unraveling, bringing your arms up, and exhale, releasing down. Really slowing down now. Inhale, raising your hands up. Exhale, twisting to the left, right hand comes to your left knee. Inhale, once you get there. Exhale, can you twist a little bit deeper? Inhale, unraveling, letting your arms come up. Exhale, bringing your hands down by your hips. Beautiful. And we're going to make our way onto our back for our inversion. If you're enjoying slowing down, taking this slower pace after building a little bit of heat in the body, you can simply take legs up the wall by facing the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling or the sky. If you want to go a little bit deeper in your inversion, you might like to come into half shoulder stand, full shoulder stand. And then if you're in full shoulder stand, you might like to come over into plow pose, bringing your toes to touch the ground behind your head. Then coming over into deaf man's pose if that's in your practice. And then slowly releasing out. If you're just in legs up the wall, you can bend one knee, then the other, and bring the soles of your feet down to the earth. Take your feet mat width distance apart and then drop your knees over to the left. Take your gaze over to the right just for a gentle twist. You might like to cactus your arms. Come back to center when you're ready and then take your knees over to the right. And then we're going to make our way into Shavasana. So just do any movements that feel good to you. You might need to put on an extra layer of clothing, pop some socks on. Grab a bolster if you'd like to place it underneath your knees. And then extend your legs, arms beside your body. palms facing up towards the sky. Feet are falling outwards, externally rotating away from the midline of the body. Unclench your jaw. And just allow yourself to surrender. And we can do that by trusting that Mother Earth is supporting us and trusting that I will bring you out of your final resting pose at a perfect moment. So just allow your body to melt down into the mat. If any thoughts come up, just acknowledge them and then let them slip gently away. Just slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then we're going to take our pranayama from a supine position today, lying on our backs. If it's more comfortable, you're more than welcome to bend up your knees. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. Let your knees drop inwards towards each other. And we are going to take some samavriti, our equal breathing today for our pranayama component of the practice. So when you're ready, the magic number is going to be 4. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue counting in your head. And then still keeping these equal breaths, equal inhale and exhale. Can you hug your knees up into your chest, roll over onto your right side, and then slowly make your way up into a comfortable seat, no rush, just keeping those equal breaths. When you've arrived in your comfortable seat, bring your hands together, palms touching, Anjali Mudra. And then take one more full round of your breathing. And then please invite a natural breath Gently let go of the counting. And then just take a moment to feel into your body. Notice how your body feels. Notice the vibrations in your body. Remember, you can come back to this place at any moment by simply reconnecting with your breath. Take your thumbs to your third eye, please. The light and love in me acknowledges and recognizes the light and love in all of you. And together we say, Namaste.